Hello again, and welcome back to my little slice of heaven here in the beautiful mountains of western North Carolina in our terrific little town of Bryson City. And I wanted to do a little introductory for my new video on building my new rustic raised bed. It ended up, I look back when I started this, and it was July 7th is when I started working on this and unloading the compost, and then I just flat pooped myself out for a couple of days from after it was so hot when I was unloading the compost, and then getting everything together with logs, and we actually took down a bunch of saplings and small trees on the side of the house, and so I ended up with a whole bunch of new raw material to finish building this raised bed, that worked out to be a really terrific thing, and decided to use a bunch of the saplings and little thinner pieces for the upright supports, and so that was good. Just using what I have here on the land, that's part of it's one of the great joys of being on this property now, is that we have such, it's just abundant resources, and it's a real joy to use what I have here and share that with everybody, and that's what we're doing here. So the video is building my raised bed. There's been a lot of things that are going on and a lot of things to come. In the midst of all of this, I had to finish the raised bed because I had to have that done. I finished it on July 19th because on the next day I had cataract surgery, which everybody says, oh, piece of cake, well, maybe if you're used to having things done, then maybe it's okay, but it was really not my favorite thing, and so that's coming along okay. Recovery is going along pretty well. And then I managed to break my other pair of glasses, so now I'm sporting some new. Actually, these are my old frames, but the prescription was pretty similar, so I was able to to pull these out, thank goodness, so I'm not walking around blind. But it's a lot going on. I've got the raised beds, there's eye surgery, there's rainy days, there's hot days. It's just it's summer in the mountains, and I'm excited to share my raised bed video. I'm not sure what all I'm going to be putting in there yet. I have some seeds. I've got some fall things because it's the end of July, and now it's time to start thinking about fall planting. Even though it's the middle of summer, but I'm probably going to put in some garlic. I'm thinking leafy things, kale. The bed's a pretty good size. I think it's probably like 6 feet by 8 feet maybe, and a little bit deeper, so maybe I can do some, so that'll be good for the garlic, a little bit deeper. I don't know that I can, I don't know if it's deep enough for carrots, maybe some short carrots, so we'll see about that. But lots of exciting things to come, and I hope you enjoy watching my process and just figuring out as I go along. And that's part of that's my whole way of being in the world now, and that's part of tending a handmade life, and I'm excited to share that with you, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for joining me, and take care. Bye.